Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to catch you up on what's been going on around here the last 3 or 4 weeks. We haven't done a full-length video in a while. I recently put some Dunlop MX34s on my Ultra B because I wanted to compare it to the Stark Varg, do some off-road comparisons in future videos. I took it to this place called the Wugu MX Park, which is like an enduro track that's nearby here, and they also have a small MX track with some bank turns and some medium-sized berms, nothing too big. So I went there to test the bike afterwards, and the jumps were kind of small, so we busted out the Area 51 wooden ramp that I have, and I was setting it up on different parts of the track, just making some custom hits. And I found this one spot that was pretty fun. Like, I set the ramp up on the parking lot, and I was jumping down into the first bank. And I was on like my 4th or 5th warm-up jump, and I goosed the throttle just a little too much. Oh! And ended up landing down in the flat, and all my weight was forward on my left shoulder. And right when I landed, I just heard this loud pop, and I could feel the tear. And I knew I had done something really serious to it because I couldn't use it for 2 or 3 days. Just totally swollen with no range of movement. And of course, to make things worse, I held off on going to see the doctor as usual for about a week and a half. And it just got worse and worse. And finally, I went and saw the doctor, and he had a look at it, and we found 2 tears in my shoulder. They said there's a chance it can heal on its own without any surgery, but I can't really do anything to aggravate it. I can ride, but I just have to be really chill. And also, I had some major drama with our MX track, which we are not going to anymore. I haven't been there in about 3 weeks because of this injury, but also I had a major fallout with the previous owner, and I'm in the process of looking for a new place now, and I'm actually going to take my bike out in a little bit and go check out this piece of land that's not too far from here. See if it's still available. But before that, I want to talk a little bit about my hub motorbikes. These are the bikes that originally got me into electric bikes like 8-9 years ago when I first got into it. And this was long before a lot of these guys even had channels. I think I'm going to be taking this hub motorbike out today. It's almost done charging. And I'm going to take it out to check out that property. It's not too far from here. And I can tell you guys the situation with the track. These hub motorbikes are actually a great way to get into e-biking. I built this one almost 8 years ago. I'm not even sure if surrons were out by then. Tell me in the comments down below if the surron Light B even existed. I thought 2015 or 2016 was the first year of the Light B. But these bikes are a great way to get into e-biking if you don't want to spend a lot of money on mods or a more expensive bike. You can get into one of these really cheap. And I think in the future, I'm going to make a video about how to build a DIY hub motorbike, because I think everybody should do this at least once if you're really into e-bikes. You can learn a lot about the basics of bike building. You actually don't need to spend a lot of money on these. You can even use Surron and eRide Pro takeoff parts. Like when they go to mod something on their bike and they take the stock part off and then maybe sell it on eBay. I was on eBay the other day, and I was able to find all the parts to assemble a DIY hub motorbike, minus the controller, rear hub motor, and the battery. And I have a lot of these takeoff parts from some of these bikes that I've been building over the years. So I'm thinking in the next couple of videos, I will do one about how to make a DIY hub motor e-bike. The reason why I call these bikes my ghost bikes is because they are dead silent. They don't make any noise. You'll see when I go to ride it and we go to check out that property, you won't hear anything from this bike. No mechanical noise whatsoever. And if you put a fake crank and pedals on it, this thing can actually pass as a pedal bike. You just slow down a bit and start pedaling. Even the police around here have been cracking down a lot on e-bikes. I saw in America, there were some pretty high profile events recently that happened. And it seems maybe they'll start cracking down on e-bikes more. And that's starting to happen here in Taiwan now too. I think there were some accidents recently where people got hurt. So now they're cracking down on these. They no longer allow them on the Riverside area. So I think ghost bikes like these will become more relevant in the future, especially if you can make it undercover and put some fake pedals on it. The cops won't bother you. But if they see me riding on this with pegs, they will definitely stop me. So it looks like this thing is done charging, and I haven't ridden now in a long time. Want to see how my shoulder feels. I can't go too crazy, but at least I can get on a bike for the first time in a while. And it's a nice day. And I can go see if that property is still available where I'm going to put my new track. So let's get out of here. Looks like it's all charged up. Sick day. So yeah, the police have really been cracking down on people lately. Before they used to just kind of ignore them. But I guess there's been some high profile incidents lately where people got hurt. So now they're cracking down. If it doesn't have pedals and you're going over like 25, they will for sure check out your bike. And my arm's anyways, so can't really do much. But I can at least enjoy this nice day. It feels great to ride again. Wow. Even just being able to ride feels awesome. My shoulder does hurt a little bit. I really need to be serious on my recovery, or this thing's never gonna heal. No, don't cross me, don't cross me. Oh, God. Is that, oh man, is that a bad sign? A black cat? I'm not crazy superstitious, but I need to be super careful on this street. I was coming through here the other day flying, and the cop saw me and came after me in this farmland rice field area. There was one car coming from one way and one coming from the other way, but it didn't really see me leave. So sorry if my camera seems a little bit jittery today. I have my head on a swivel here, looking for cops. I don't want to deal with that again. I think I need a headlight. Damn, that black cat. Damn. Sounded like some steel was about to fall down there or something. Now I'm spooked out. What? Is this guy gonna hit? This is a low tunnel. Pretty close. It's pretty close. It's a beautiful area, but lately there's always cops over here. Kind of sucks. The reason why I'm driving over in this specific area is because I'm going to check out some farmland for the new MX track, because we're not going to the old MX track anymore. I had a bit of a fallout with the previous owner, and it's just not going to work out, unfortunately. I was really close to signing a contract and that place becoming officially ours, and I had to walk away. He had a friend who was part of a group from a long time ago where they had a motorcycle club there. And to be honest, I sympathize with the guy. I really understand why he feels still connected to that place, but they're not doing any work there anymore. It's us. I've been taking care of that place for over 1 year, spending 5 or 6 days every month to clean it up, trimming, fixing up the track a little bit, and recently getting all the equipment running. And the previous owner has been posting publicly on the online message forums, and the old riders there saw it coming back probably and wanted to ride it. So they started showing up. And I told the owner I was cool with it. I didn't care. You're really close friends that have been riding there for a long time. I don't care if they come. It's not a problem. All I asked was that the guy let us know when he's coming, so we didn't go out there to film and have the guy be there running his gas bikes and working on them, and we can't really film when he's doing that. So I'm just trying to coordinate our schedules a bit, but the guy shows up unannounced and then becomes hostile with me when I tell him today's not a good day for him to ride because I'm doing something there. So I just realized this situation is not good. And then when I told his old friend that I'm gonna sign the contract soon, the guy told me he didn't care and he's still gonna send everybody there to harass me and give me a hard time. What kind of BS is that? Oh yeah, they flattened it out. It was all roughed up before. think something was planted. Damn. Well, the sign is still up, but this is not a bad spot. But the owner's playing hardball with me. I offered, oh, man, the ant just bit me. What the owner's playing hardball with me big time. I offered around 10% less, and he didn't go for it. But property is really expensive around here in Taipei City. It's no joke. This is probably the most expensive property in all of Taiwan, is Taipei City, this area, even though this is farmland. Maybe I'll call the owner and see what's up, see if it's still available. I don't think I'll be jumping anytime soon. My shoulder needs a much longer recovery. All right, I'm out of here. It looks like maybe this place is still available. I don't know. You can see some horses and cows over there. But in the meantime, I need at least a good month for my shoulder to heal. That's what the doctor said. So I won't be doing any serious riding during that time. So they'll give me plenty of time to find a place. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. I just wanted to ride out here, check this place out, brought you guys along with me, and also let you know the story about the track. In my next video, I'm gonna be putting the Stark wheels on, SM Pro Platinum, these sick ass custom wheels that I just got. Titanium gray Cerakote on the hubs. These things are sick. I'm gonna put them on the bike with some Dunlop MX 34s. I was gonna do it for this video, but impossible. My shoulder is still cooked. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.